pinning, a very important part of sewing. So you want to put your pin through at the seam line, making sure that it comes out on the opposite side at the same point. And you're just taking a little bite of fabric. That's really crucial, that you only take an 1/8 of an inch bite of fabric. Because if you take, say, a 1/4 inch or a 1/2 inch bite of fabric, the fabric can move around, and then your pins are not very effective. Now, you're not always perfectly accurate when you put your pin through on the seam line on one side. On the other side, it could be quite off, but there is an art to getting it lined up. You are now going to move the fabric to your pin, and it can take a little bit of time and a little maneuvering, but eventually you will get it there, and then you can come back and take your little bite, and you have now lined up your pieces of fabric. It is so very important that you always look at both sides of your fabric when you're pinning, because if they are not lined up from the start, when you sew, your fabric will continue to be out of line and you will have to redo that seam. And this is parallel pinning, where you're doing the basting stitch with pins, the running stitch with pins. And you have to be careful to look to both sides of your fabric, as always, making sure you're lining up that stitch line with your pin as you travel along.